depending on this one. You don't want to foul. Don't get close enough to foul.
And Caitlin Clark has slammed the door shut.
2 words. Aaliyah Boston, baby. Then I got 3 words. Bow, bow, bow. Fever dog. Ooh, and he's a dog. She's all over the glass. Came up with clutch buckets. Tied it for us. Solid in overtime. She's just different.
I think every single game when we're competing.
We've never played in a playoff game.
Yeah, so I would assume. Can you predict the future? I mean, maybe. I guess. We can see.
I think they got a little more.
Obviously, Lexie's been tremendous, especially on the defensive end. Like, she just brings a spark and a tenacity about her that, you know, maybe we weren't always getting on the defensive end, and she's just willing to do whatever it takes for this team, and it's helped our defense improve a lot. So I think offensively and defensively, we've taken a step forward, and, you know, that's kind of what the coaches challenged us in going into that break too.
Did you change something in your game day routine, or do you feel like you're just in a groove right now?
She's in a groove. She started hanging out with me more.
It's rubbing off on me.
From the first day we met, I knew we'd be Caitlin and Lexie, just you and me. Laughter and secrets through thick and thin. In this crazy world, we always win. Best friends forever, that's what we say. Together through night and through every day. When the stars fade, the stars pray, our bond won't break. We'll find our way. Their dreams and plans, we're reaching high. With you by my side, we touch the sky. When the storms come and the road gets tough, I know with Caitlin and Lexie, it's always enough. Best friends forever, that's what we say.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Track and Ace. What a game, y'all. What a treat we got, man. This is the first time I've watched this Fever team against the NFL, and it was kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, I kept on trying to turn back to the NFL. I'm a Raiders fan too, so I kept on trying to go back to the game. But I'm gonna tell you something. I kept my eye on this game over football, bro. I did. I kept my eye on this game, man. In the overtime, this was one of the best WNBA games of the season. Certainly for the Fever, one of their best. I don't know if it's their best game, but I think that Seattle game from 3 weeks ago was still the best one, man. But this was definitely one of their best. Very thrilling game. Went to overtime. I think this was CeCe's first overtime game in the WNBA too. Let me know if it was her first, man. I had seen that overtime this year from my memory. But Atlanta, shout out to Atlanta, man. The Atlanta Dream. They really played hard. They need to win because they're trying to get the HC. So every game is a playoff game for them, man. So they were really playing hard. But the Fever clutched up. Boston took over. I did the last video I was talking about Boston. Make sure y'all check that out. I gave a lot of credit to Aaliyah Boston because she deserves it. She carried us really the last 3 games, man. And also CeCe and Lexie Hull. Finally, you know, I like when they get some support. But the person, before I get into the Cash App stuff, the person I gotta thank today. Hey, y'all know I've been rough on this girl, bro. I even did a video blasting her out just yesterday. Kelsey Mitchell. I gotta give her a shout out because she stayed out of the way today. And it's not that I didn't want her to take shots. It's that she knew what her role needed to be in this one. She didn't really have her shot today. And she stayed out of the way. Still had about 20, I think she still had about 21 points though. But she stayed out of the way, bro, and she passed the ball. Like, that was the thing, man. She stayed out of the way and passed the ball. She needs to get used to doing that, man, and, like, just let the team around her do good. But I also can say this on the flip side. This is the bad thing about this. It actually exposed Mitchell because it proved that the Fever could win without her shooting the ball, which makes her replaceable, right? That's what I'm saying, man. We got a chance to see it today. Today was CeCe, Boston, Hall, and Timmy, man. It was their show in like that late that fourth quarter and overtime. It was their show. It was their show. And happy birthday to Timmy, man. Timmy's birthday was today. She turned 32 today. And a lot of people think that she was a young player. She's not a young player. She's actually older, but plays like she's young though, right? Plays like she's young. But happy birthday to her. In Virgo season, man. All these birthdays, man. I didn't know the Fever had that many Virgos on the team. You know, I just turned 37 earlier this week, man, back on Tuesday, man. I found out my girl in the comment section, Blueberry, was born on the same day as me. That's crazy. She was born on September the 3rd, too, man. So shout out to her, man. And then Lexie Hull and her twins going to celebrate a birthday on Friday, man. So happy birthday to them in advance. Let me go into the Cash App stuff. I'm kind of delaying things here before I talk about the game recap here. So as y'all know, I got a Cash App. My boy, El Professor, man. He's donated $30, and he's been doing it in chunks. Like, he's surprised me every few days with a new Cash App donation, man, and I salute him, man. But he's up to $30 in the last 2 weeks and a half. Since he's been donating, man. If y'all want to be like him, man, my Cash App name is $Sack Exchange, man. $Sack Exchange is my name, man. And he's only been donating like a few dollars here and there. Y'all could be doing the same thing, man. Y'all ain't gotta act like y'all gotta donate a lot of money, man. Like, but if you do, I've been telling y'all in my last few videos what I'm gonna do with it though. If anybody donates quite a bit of money, the one thing I'm gonna do with it, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy myself a new mic. I need a new mic, man. And the Rachel Demita mic that she uses on her videos, by the way, shout out to Rachel Demita. Y'all can see her on the screen. She's got this mic and it's really good, man. And make sure y'all watch her videos, man, because she covers Caitlin Clark on YouTube and makes some really good videos. Really enjoy watching her content. She doesn't upload like every day. That's another thing that I like about it, is that when I do see her videos, it's like a special thing. when you go and see her videos. But shout out to her, man. And I got a PayPal, and the link for the PayPal is in the description box. So if you don't got Cash App, you can donate through PayPal as well. But let's get back into the video, man. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark started the day a little bit frustrated. Somebody said they noticed that she had a migraine. She had this, like, these migraine episodes in college. She just looked really frustrated or kind of like, just kind of out of it. But the crazy thing about Caitlin, she still came up with 26 points. Like, she's starting to get to a point, because this is like the 4th or 5th game in a row where my over on points has hit. Now, sometimes the assists don't always hit, but she had 12 assists today, so it was the only betting win I had today, because I was losing the NFL, man. So if it wasn't for Cece, bro, Cece rescued my ass, and she rescued me today, man. Because I was losing on the NFL, man. I was losing on the NFL. I was losing on college yesterday, man. So Cece got me a little bit of money back, man. Not all of it, but, you know, a little bit of money back. So 26 points, 12 assists, 5 rebounds. She was 4 for 13 from the 3-point line. So not really efficient today from the 3. 7 of 17 from the field. 8 of 8 from the line. Her free throws was a story in the overtime. She had like 4 clutch ones. Our baby Lexie Hull, she did miss 2 free throws in overtime. She missed 2 free throws in overtime, and Clark had to clutch up and get them back. But obviously, the story with Caitlin Clark is these turnovers, and some of these turnovers is just, it's kind of in her mind right now, and she just needs to clean those up, man. It might take an off season for her to really clean those up, because again, a lot of us have been saying this all season though. Some of this is just, sometimes it's the players that she throws the ball to, they're just not getting the passes really clean. So it's not always on Caitlin, but Caitlin does take a lot of chances, and that's why her turnovers are up, man. But if she get those down a little bit, like, I understand. Like, I don't get on, like, turnovers is an overrated stat to me. I can understand when she does get them, but the only thing I want to see change is those dumb turnovers she get, like the ones that she don't got to make. Those are the ones that I want her to really clean up, because those are the ones that should not be happening in a basketball game. Like, there's a few of hers that should not be happening, but the rest of them, you know, those are on the players, you know, that she's trying to get a ball to. But overall, CC looked really good, but she was aggravated. I think she was aggravated either with, I think size was like killing her like early in the game. One of the reasons why the Fever are winning too right now with Caitlin more than past seasons is because Caitlin has that mama mentality. You could tell she got it from Kobe. She learned from Kobe how to win. And Caitlin does not like to lose, man. I could tell. In the halftime, she was the first one in the locker room, and I bet you she was this. Before anybody else came in behind her, I bet she was tearing that bitch up a little bit. Look, Caitlin don't like to lose, bro. And this was a frustrating game. Like, this was a really fun, because Atlanta was really knocking down their threes too in this game. At one point, they was clutching up. Like, Atlanta was clutching up today, man. They really took Indiana to the limits. But like I said before, like, Indiana really needed this game, so you can understand why Atlanta did what they did. Like, Atlanta, shout out to them, man. Ryan Howard has been insane the last few games, man. This is another 30-plus point game, man. Ryan Howard is turning to one of the best players in the league. She's going to be, at some point, in the MVP conversation in her career, man. She's got to be. Like, this girl is, like, killing it right now. And she was a first pick overall for Atlanta 2 years ago. So she's no stranger to this, man. But she was killing us. Jordan Canada is just like J.C. Sheldon. Bro, Jordan Canada, one of the best defensive players also. If you don't know who Jordan Canada is, she's like a two, she's made it to 2 all WNBA defensive teams. 2 of them. So Jordan Canada could guard any guards in this league. And she was giving Cece a little bit of trouble today, just like J.C. Sheldon was last week. So shout out to her. And I got to shout out one more girl on Atlanta. Tina Charles. And Tina Charles is interesting because I was somebody was talking about Tina Charles in my comment section, I think yesterday or the day before. They were actually mentioning that the Fever should go ahead and sign her for 1 year. I said I would not mind that, even if whatever her role is, because she plays center, so she could go directly right next to Leah Boston. I would love to get Tina Charles in here for a season because she's still at her age playing so well. I think Tina Charles is like 35 or 36 years old. She's still playing well at her age, bro. Tina Charles, bro. Get Tina Charles in here if you can, man. If you could get her a little cheap, get her in here. She's a legend, bro. She's to me, she's the most underrated WNBA player of all time. Everyone mentions all these other players, but they never really mention Tina Charles, and it's a disgrace. I think her and Aleda Deladon are very underrated. From like historical purposes from the WNBA, but Tina Charles would be interesting on the Fever. I gotta talk about her one day. Do a video about Tina Charles. I gotta do that video one day, man. But as far as the Fever goes, let's go over the Fever real quick all around. Let's do our little roll call here with the Fever. So Boston, I gave all the credit to Boston in that last video. Go back to that video if y'all want to hear more about Boston individually. Boston had 30 points, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. She was a +9 on the floor, 41 minutes, man. She just got it done today, made some really smart plays, man. Once again, Alyssa Smith, -17, was the only starter who was in the minus. She was a -17, bro. Why is she getting minutes? Why is she getting... Bro, I don't know why she getting minutes, bro. But thankfully, Chrissy Sass noticed that Timmy was cooking today. Timmy got almost 30 minutes today. I love seeing that. Love seeing that. 9 points for Timmy Fagbenley on her birthday, man. 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Her defense was unreal. 2 blocks in this game and a steal. Timmy came through for us. She really did clutch up, man. I want to thank Kelsey Mitchell again. She stayed out of the way today, bro. Now, in the first half, she was ball hogging. She was ball stopping in that first half. But in the second, she kind of diagnosed the situation and kind of stayed out of the way. And that's probably the first time I ever seen Kelsey Mitchell really do that in her career, was really just stay out of the way. Like, like that was crazy what I was watching from Kelsey Mitchell today. Like, she stayed out of the way. But the one bad thing about Kelsey Mitchell today, I really ain't got no complaints about her offense. I know she was 2 for 7 from 3. I really don't got any complaints about that because I'd rather her shoot the ball when we need threes. The only complaint I got from Kelsey Mitchell was her defense. But that, like I said, that's nothing new. We know about Kelsey Mitchell's defense, bro. She was getting burned by Ryan Howard. But Lexie Hull took care of Ryan Howard because she wasn't on Ryan. Like, Lexie Hull wasn't on Ryan Howard the whole game. They really had Mitchell on her. Lexie Hull was getting more of, I think, Alicia Gray. I think that was who she was guarding mostly today, was Alicia Gray. And she put Alicia Gray on in handcuffs. She was 6 for 19. Now, when Ryan Howard, so they made the change and they had Lexie Howard going against Ryan Howard in overtime. Ryan Howard slowed down a lot, but she was still making some shots. And Lexie Hull was actually playing really good defense on her. The thing that Ryan Howard was doing was she was just shooting over. Like, when Lexie had a hand up, she just shot over. That's just, it's just better offense. It's good defense, better offense type situation, man. It wasn't like Lexie was doing anything wrong. It was just better offense, good defense, better offense, man. It was one of them type of situations. So shout out to Ryan Howard in this game, man. But Lexie Hull was saving them again. Lexie Hull did a thing, man. 4 for 5 from 3, bro. Oh my gosh, she's so efficient, man. She only had 6 shots the whole game. She played 5 quarters and only had 6 shots and was the most efficient player on the floor. You know, the only bad thing is she just didn't hit her 2 free throws in overtime. I think she was tired. Because she played 40 minutes. She ain't played that much basketball in a while. Probably going back to her college days, she played about 40 minutes in a game. You know, so she was tired. She had to really, like, they were tiring each other out. Once Lexie got on Ryan Howard, she started, I could tell, because Ryan Howard was missing some free throws too. She started getting tired because she made Ryan Howard work for her baskets. Work for her baskets, bro. So shout out to Lexie Hull. We're going to talk more about her in the next video. And as far as the rest of the players, Erica Wheeler only had 3 minutes. I don't know why Erica Wheeler only had 3 minutes. I didn't get that decision. Katie Lou barely was in the game. Dantes was barely in the game. So Chrissy Sass was playing the hell out of her starting lineup today. She really was not bringing in the bench today, man. Like, the bench was not really getting in the game, bro. And again, I don't think we're going to see Grace Berger in the playoffs. I'm starting to give up hope that we're going to see Grace Berger before the playoffs, because if we were going to see her, I think we would have been seen her by now, right? So shout out to this team, though. The Fever they had to really clutch up. They had to get a gut-wrenching win from a team that was desperate. So I like what I saw. Like, CC is starting to really click with the way she's scoring in this league. She's consistently getting over 20 points now. Like, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. Clutch free throws. And I know she gets frustrated throughout the game, man. And it's something that's going to happen because I say this again, the Lynx exposed it. We don't have the roster in place right now. Because I'm telling you, it feels like we only got like 4 or 5 players on the team, bro. We don't got a bench. We don't, like, Timmy's the only really good, dependable bench player that we have right now. We just don't have much outside of, like, Clark, Mitchell, Boston, Hull, Timmy. Like, we just don't have anything outside of that, bro. We need to build this team up in the offseason, bro. We got to build this team up in the offseason, man. And like I said, it's going to be tough, but you got to let Mitchell walk. To get more, you gotta give up a really good player, and I'm willing to do that with Mitchell and get a younger player in here and get some free agents over the next couple of seasons to really shore up this team, because we really need to get like a Megan Gustafson coming off the bench. Xander Lassini from Minnesota is one I've been looking at. Tina Charles from Atlanta, get her in here. Satu Sabali, Bitch if she's not going to stay in New York. Like, we got some players all over the league. Carly Sue, shoot. If you want to bring in a Samuelson sister, bring in Carly Lou Samuelson. Bring in Carly Lou Samuelson. But I want to end this video, y'all. But this was great, though, man. So give me y'all thoughts in the comment section below. I got a Patreon, y'all. Y'all know this. I'm gonna put up more games this week. So we got 2 up right now. Some games will be free, some will be paid for. So the ones that are paid for, I'm going to try to set that discount up before I put that 3rd game in there. So it's going to be a discount to that Patreon. So y'all can watch these 4 games, man. And then, again, for the donations, I got a Cash App. My name is $Sack Exchange. I accept Bitcoin if you have crypto. Scan the QR code on the screen right now if you got Bitcoin. If you want to donate directly here on YouTube to Google, you can do that as well. And any other donation platform, let me know. And I have a PayPal now. The PayPal name will be in the description box. The link to donate will be in there as well. So you can donate through PayPal now as well, y'all. But yeah, let me know how that worked for y'all. And I thank anybody for donating. And if you can't donate, you've been wanting to donate, this is something you can do for free. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, y'all. We got the Lexie Hull video coming up next. Thank y'all for watching Track and Ace.